Welcome to the Rockstar Hour, where we show you the power of video marketing and how it can transform small businesses and become a business rock star. I'm your host, Kareem Mays, and today with me we have Dan Sissick, Sean Chun, and Colton James. What we like to do on these calls is actually show you how you can take just a concept or an existing business with free images on the internet and actually transform that into a video that you could provide to them to get more exposure on their YouTube channel. Now, before I get into that, I just want to make some announcements to explain all this, why I'm doing it, and kind of give some background. So here at Rockstar Video Marketing, we're all working together. We're all one family here. And what I wanted to do with these meetings, what the point of these meetings are, is to help you actually, see, hey, creating a video isn't something very, very difficult. And to actually give you the skills and the tools to do it. All these tools I'm using here, I will provide to you so that if you need to give this to a client, let's say you meet them on Facebook or you meet them on Quora or wherever you're working, then you're able to actually provide them with a video, whether or not I'm even present. If I get sick or something happens, God forbid, I can't work with you at that point, then this is what these meetings are for. These take place at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, and I believe that is 5 p.m. CST and 7 p.m. PST. I don't know times, and trying to think of what Sean's time zone is, but it's not coming to mind. And then,
well, if it's 8 o'clock your time, it's 5 p.m. my time. So then Sean would be 3, so it would be 2 p.m. his time, I think.
It's 2:32 now p.m.
Okay, so hopefully that clears it up. So this is what we're doing on Sunday at 8 p.m. EST with those other time zones. During the week, guys, I created some synergy meetings. All we do there is go over challenges, any questions, any highlights that we brought up, any problems, anything that you're going through or anything that you accomplished. I want to kind of keep track of that. Now we're doing that every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard, 4 p.m. PST, and I think that's 2 p.m. Central. And then I'm also, because not everybody can make it, we're all busy people. We all got schedules. We all got life events, family events. I'm working a lot, and with this whole economic climate, I understand that. So I'm also doing synergy meetings on Thursday, and it's the same meeting. It just happens to be a little bit later at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. So let me recap this. We have Sunday, one meeting to help you go through video stuff where I'm actually, Sean or Dan or Chris or somebody's going to give me an existing business, and I'm going to turn that on camera into a functioning video with free images. That's Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. And then during the week, we have a meeting with Tuesday at 5 p.m. EST to, just catch you up on everything if you're having any challenges, any issues. And then we have a meeting on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. So 3 meetings. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any thoughts or concerns? Does anything not make sense? Colton, if you want to reply to me on Facebook, and then Dan and Sean, did I explain that well or did I go too fast? Just want to kind of create synergy here. I guess that's the new word.
I think you did fine.
Okay, cool, great. All right, so today, without further ado, those are the meetings. That's how we're going to build this company from the top to the bottom. Now I have 2 links. Let's take a look at those 2 links. I'm going to open them up here. I have a frozen, I have the penny events. I have a frozen yogurt one. Frozen yogurt does sound good. Sounds pretty good. And then let me pull these up. Sean gave me one and Dan gave me one. So we're going to see what these businesses are, what they do, and I'm actually going to create a video out of one of these. Just one though, for the sake of time. This looks really good, Sean. And I don't see that they have a
They
YouTube.
do have a YouTube channel, but it's the last, I think the last post was 6 years ago or something.
Okay, great.
So it's kind of a good thing where they need regular content.
Okay, let's do this then. Can everybody hear my screen? Can everybody see my screen? It's been a long day. Yep. Okay. Everybody can see my screen. Great. So we see this thing called Murchies. They make froyo, which is frozen yogurt, catering, delivery, pickup. And actually, I believe they can do franchise here, just taking a look at it. Now, what I like to do with these type of websites is I like to go through and find anything that might be different about them or might be interesting. Now, I have a lot of frozen yogurt things, but one thing I find interesting here is, and maybe it's just my area, but they do catering and they do delivery. Now, why is that important? Delivery is pretty big here, and so is catering. As you know, people, don't want to go out too much. And then they have flavors and stuff like that. So first, I want to focus on the catering aspect. I see there's different states. And basically what I want to do is take a look at the website. You don't have to analyze it to a ridiculously, meticulous level where you're looking at every single thing. Granted, if the client looks at a specific item and wants you to do it, yeah, definitely research it. But I'm taking a look at these things, Haichu Mango. And I'm taking a look at Haichu Dragon. And oh, I see something that's good here. No artificial flavors, no artificial colors. That's really a good thing to me because everybody wants, I think, all naturals here. No high fructose corn syrup. That looks pretty good. So I'm taking a look at their different flavors, and they seem to be a combination of fruit. There's some pecan stuff and different types of chocolate things. I'm going to read here. Quality, variety, with limited time available. Our culinary team works diligently with fun yogurts. Everyone, non-fat, gluten-free, no sugar, dairy-free dessert options. They also provide 100% vegan yogurt. So that's actually something that's really good too. So, okay. I've done a little bit of, if you want to call it background research. I didn't read the whole website, obviously. I didn't go through it, but today we're going to be using a video creator called Videos. This is the first video creator I ever used. And what you can do here is create explainer videos. Here at Rockstar, there's 3 types of videos we primarily create aside from intros and outros. And I would categorize them as spokesperson videos where you're doing either a video with a camera just like now or behind a green screen if you own one. There's explainer videos which use, I would say, pseudo animation. They use animated characters and they also use different elements of animation to explain something. And then we have whiteboard videos, which are close to explainer videos, but they actually draw out the physical characters as opposed to maybe placing them. So what I'm going to do is I see Menchie's frozen yogurt flavors. I'm literally just going to name a video called Menchie Froyo, and we will get started. I'm also going to open up Pixabay because I don't want to use any images that I don't have a license to, and that is important. Especially unless the client gives you explicit permission, that's something important. So frozen yogurt's actually an interesting one. Let's see what I got here.
Hello.
Hey, hello, Chris. How are you?
Hey, so you're teaching them how to do videos, eh?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, this is probably the easiest one.
Yeah.
It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
I'll let Cream teach you guys.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks. And then I'll also talk about the meetings after I'm done with this one. But okay, Menchie's frozen yogurt flavors. So we looked at a lot of different things here, and I'm going to highlight all the different points that I saw. Let me know if I missed something. But first, what I like to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab a bunch of images. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So you just click on this. This dude looks happy, maybe a little bit.
He's adding the images into the project for the videos, what he's doing.
Yeah.
So you guys.
So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let me go ahead and just download these. Oh, share my screen. So yeah, basically I'm just downloading these for the project. And then we can see like I have ice cream right here. So I can click on the desktop here and I can literally, this is how I do projects if I have a lot of things. I can make a folder called froyo.
Yeah, I'm trying to teach Colton to organize his projects too. I do that as well.
Yeah, that's good practice. You don't have to do it. Again, I'm not anyone's boss. I just give suggestions. So I made a folder on the desktop. I'm going to grab this picture. What else do we want to grab here, Dan? That looks pretty good. This is making me hungry. I'll go out and get some froyo. I didn't know they do vegan froyo. That's pretty cool too. You'll find a lot of interesting things when you read websites as well. Okay, that looks good. That's fruity and healthy. So we're gonna grab that. All I'm doing, I know I'm going fast, but all I'm doing is I'm looking at an image I like. I'm clicking on the image, then I'm clicking free download, and I'm hitting download, and I'm just clicking download, and it's going into the downloads folder. Then I'm gonna pull it all from the downloads folder. I'll show you how to do that in a second to the main desktop. Now there's also one thing you can do. I recently found it. Let's say you're not finding something on Pixabay. Let's say you want to do Google Images. There is a way to do it. What you want to do is go to frozen yogurt. You want to go to images, type in whatever you want here. And then once you're on the images tab, you can see it lit up color. You want to click on tools. Then you want to click on usage rights and click on labeled for non-commercial reuse. That way, nobody's going to come after you. So then you can just literally click on stuff and then save the images as well. So does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, okay, cool.
I'm pretty sure, Mike, you can talk. Colton, I mean. Oh, his microphone's not.
Colton? Let me try and unmute him. No, he's not muted. Maybe he doesn't have a mic hooked up.
It doesn't show him muted or anything. It just shows that he's there.
Okay. I will deal, just for the sake of time. He can see my screen. I'm going to try and finish this. Technical issues are always, the worst, and I understand that. We're going to work through the technical issues. It's a matter of being patient. And, so you'll also see that there's a lot of images that are on Pixabay that are also limited for non-commercial use. But does everybody understand how to get pictures that are labeled non-commercial so you don't have, and this is important. I learned this the hard way. I had a WordPress site. I said, no, I'll just get images where I get them. And then someone said, what are you doing with this image? And I said, well, I thought I could use it. And not a good story. And I removed it. So I didn't have to pay anything, but you don't want to be in that situation. So when we come to videos, there's 3 different ways, if I'm looking at video theory, that you can teach people. There are timelines, slides, and I would call them boards, or
they're basically scenes, but yeah,
they're scenes. So this is a timeline where I'm cutting up different things, and I have
these are all put together with clips. This is all doing clips and timing and cutting your clips and putting putting in where you want in certain areas on the timeline. Colton and I are very familiar with that.
Yep. So these are slides.
Yeah, those are
Specifically,
individual scenes. And what'll happen is when he makes one and complete it, it'll play as one scene and then it'll end. And then in order for the video to be longer, he has to make more scenes. And you do that. That's what they're called, slides, essentially. So you got to make different scenes each time. Or you can have the same one over and over, but it'll loop. So if you use the same slide over and over, it's going to loop.
Yep. Does that make sense? Colton and Dan. Okay, Dan's nodding his head.
Colton doesn't have a microphone.
Okay.
I don't know what's up with his mic.
Okay. Yeah, but he's still messaging me on Facebook, so it's all good. As long as he's getting the information, you know, I'll work on the technical aspect of it as well. Okay, so with that in mind, this is a slide program. There's also a storyboard, which is something like what I would consider Sparkle to be. We'll go over that in another lesson. That has a lot of stuff too. So when it comes to videos, there's a lot of stuff here, so don't be intimidated. What you really want to do with the slides and how I do it is you can do one of two things. You can click on images here at the left, or if you really want to, you can add them from templates. Templates are pre-built.
Pre-made scenes.
Yeah, different slides that are pre-built, and you can use them. They already have the animation there. So as you can see, different things are popping up here. Since we're doing frozen yogurt, what I do is I usually click through the templates first really quickly and see if there's something that I want to use or not. It's just a matter of practice and creativity. This part I can kind of teach you and I can kind of not teach you, meaning there'll always be 100 ways to make different videos for clients. It's a science and an art. It's very similar to what they said in computer programming. And I said, what does that mean? Basically, if you take that concept, there's a science. You want to communicate certain things. I think Sean would agree with that. You want to get out some good benefits and you want to show why this is a business you want to frequent. Now, there's also the fact that you can do that in a million different ways with different slides, timings, and, you know, messing with different softwares. So here, I'm looking at templates, and if I see one I really, you know, I'm not crazy about, or I'm not crazy about any templates here in this thing, then I can just literally go and click on one of the images and then boom. And then to import, so that images on the right imports your background. So that's how you can use, and there's a ton of cool backgrounds here. You can also import different images and make that your background. You can also have images in the slide as well.
I'm pretty sure you can import your own too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So what did I do? Actually, my apologies. I didn't drag all these in a folder. So that was my bad. So I'm going to open these up. These are the 5 images I grabbed. And then I'm going to make 5 to 6 points here using these images. So as you can see, I got all of it. So I'm just going to click on an image by going to Elements, clicking on Images, and then selecting that image. And then once I have an image, you'll see to the left here, I have different options I can do. I can do style, I can do animations. Animation is kind of how it comes in, so you can make it slide left for a certain amount of time, a duration, mid, rotate if I really want to. You can do something like a shaking motion or a rotate motion, which I think the rotate motion is kind of cool. So I'd probably have it slide left, rotate, and then just fade out. And I can also resize it by clicking on it and using the squares in the bottom top, right, and left, and the top, right, and left to resize it. And by resizing it, to crop it, yeah, essentially. so I can get it to the right size. And by doing that, I can kind of, see where I want to put it, where I want to focus it. Then I want to put some text. And then I can either do that by going to elements and clicking on text here, or I can, just type, I can get animated text. Difference is animated text has a little bit more, flair when it comes in as opposed to regular text. So I'm going to come here, click on animated text, and it's just going to print out, this is a sample text. Then I'm going to actually go back to the website, and then I'm going to grab Murchie's Frozen Yogurt. I'm going to just highlight it, hit Control C. While it's highlighted, come back here and hit Control V to copy and paste. And I'm just using royalty-free images for now, just to show how this would work. If I want to see how...
I need those Canva images from you. I'm going to start doing a lot of posting this week, Kareem.
Yep.
Please.
Okay, I will get them to you.
I'll get serious about this week. Colton and I have been doing other stuff too. We're going to go out and do some shooting tonight for a documentary we're working on. We're going to do our first movie review next Sunday for anybody who's interested.
Okay.
So, or when he gets his microphone, he's ordering a microphone like mine, and we're going to start doing reviews on stuff in my room. I'll just move my bed and make my green screen wider, and we're eventually going to upgrade to like a full room of green screen so we can do like really cool sets and stuff. I know how to design all that. Colton wants to help out. So yeah, looking forward to that too.
All right.
I just wanted to let you know.
Okay. Yeah, just because I'm on limited time, not to get off the track here. So
I didn't know that, Kareem. I'm sorry, dude.
You're good. You're good. Not to so after you've created the scene, you can hit slide preview and make sure this is how it comes out. So okay, that looks pretty good. Murchie's Frozen Yogurt. Slide duration is the next big thing. You can actually see how long you want to have it. I probably have it for 5 seconds. This is subjective. You can also upload background videos and audios if you want for specific things and burn effects. Right now, let's just stick to creating basic slides because that's really fundamentally all you need. So our first slide is created. Now you create slides by hitting the plus sign here, and then that's a new slide. So I can take a look at my background images. We click the images here at the top. And then I'm looking through my ready to use images and going through them, seeing if there's anything else I want to use. And not actually in particular. So I'm actually probably for this one just going to use a blue background and communicate the message. Now, if there's something that fits, you can go ahead and do that. So I'm going to grab another element. And I think that looks pretty good. So I just clicked on image. I can resize.
Basically, what he's doing now is scaling it. Yeah, I'm just trying to help you, Kareem. Sorry.
It's all good.
I know how to do all
elements.
I could have led the training today too if you got other shit to do.
It's fine. I mean, this is how I'm going to build stuff up. Is I'm going to educate people. I'm going to educate people by showing them how to create videos live from scratch.
That's a good idea.
That's kind of how you learn. Like martial arts, in my opinion, the way you learn martial arts is you spar. You don't just learn a bunch of moves and then say, okay, I know self-defense, because self-defense situations don't work like that. Same with video. Every client, everything's going to be different. So someone's going to throw you this and say, do it. And I'm also going to help with the synergy meetings, and I'm going to help with creating documents and showing people how to post and stuff and doing individual training. So I got my second slide. It has a duration of 5 seconds.
What are the synergy meetings? Sorry, I wasn't here.
I will get to that.
Sorry, I've been working a lot, man. That's on Sundays. That's why I haven't been here, but
it's fine. Just okay. So I'm going through their website. What's one big thing? Well, being vegan is a pretty big thing right now. How do I know that? I've looked at fast food outlets. And I've even looked at the beef jerky aisle, and a lot of people are interested in vegan. A lot of people are interested in non-fat, gluten-free, no sugar, and dairy. So I'm going to take some of these keywords. I'm not, again, don't take the whole text or anything. I'm not doing that. I'm just taking some interesting keywords that I find interesting that would appeal to somebody. Vegan.
You forgot the 1 in 100.
Yeah, I see that.
Sorry.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to elements. I'm going to click on animated text, and there's two ways actually. Once you've clicked on animated text, if you see these two, I guess I would call them files or papers here, in the middle that are highlighted in blue, you can duplicate this.
Yeah, it's a copy function.
So there's two ways to do it, or you can go back to elements and click it. So I'm going to do this. Since it's not fitting the whole way, what can I do? I can do one of two things. If you look here while I'm clicked on it, you'll see that box around it, that blue box. I can scroll down here and change the size of it. Now, oh, that color, the dark color is not working too well, you know. I can't, you know, I want to be able to see it. How can I see it? It's all dark. I can click on color, click on white, 100, you know, percent plant-based vegan flavored yogurts, on fat, on gluten, dairy-free, all good stuff for you. I think a lot of people are interested in their health, so that's kind of the core benefit I'm gonna bring along with that. So, what would I say? A healthy yogurt snack. Say frozen yogurt. Here. And that's too big. So what are we going to do? Take the size here. If I think that's too big, what I can do is take it to the middle, expand the size, and it's still too big. What am I going to do? I'm going to click on those two papers, whatever you want to call them, and then I'm going to see, oh, okay. What can I take out here? Let's start it at the end. So I'm going to go to my original text, click on it, highlight it, put an ampersand, and then I'm going to take this part out. Does it make sense how I did that? And I'm going to take this part out. I'm going to expand both of these so it looks better. I'm going to expand this, put this under here, and maybe I want to say our yogurt or our product is sour yogurt, actually. What's sour yogurt? Yeah, let's say our yogurt. And I'm just going to click on the color and change it to white. Does anybody have any questions about what I did there?
I don't. I wish Colton's. I'm gonna go try and fix his mic.
Okay. Dan, Sean, any questions on what I did there? Is that followable? I can't find word here. Okay. I'm going to click on slide preview.
Yes, it's good.
Are you looking for a delicious, healthy yogurt snack? That kind of went fast. So I'm going to increase the duration. By doing this, you just click off the slide again. I'm going to make this maybe 7 seconds. Then if you want to do a full preview, and you have to do that with at least 2 slides, Murchie's frozen yogurt does the little flip there. Are you looking for a healthy and delicious frozen yogurt snack. Our yogurt's 100 place, vegan, non-fat, all the good stuff. And I might increase the duration a little bit more. What else is a big thing that you saw here, guys? They do catering and they do delivery.
Yep.
Right? Okay, so let's highlight that by doing this. Go to catering. If I don't see any good things here, then I'm just going to go with an image, but I always check Pixabay. Okay, they mentioned the word catering, so in my mind, I want to find a picture that illustrates catering, but I want to do it for frozen yogurt. If I can't do that, that's fine. I couldn't find a picture, right? This is actually a tougher one. Sean gave me. Thanks, Sean. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go back to images, find one I like. I'm using blue as the theme here. I don't want to deviate colors too much. I don't want to have red, green, and blue. I just remember doing actually a video for someone. Don't want to do that. So I know this doesn't have specifically anything to do with catering, but this guy looks pretty happy.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you can hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you, Cole.
Okay, good. He fixed it.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So now
Yeah, you
this
can hear me now.
this frozen yogurt looks really happy. Why does he look so happy? Because he got his delivery. So he doesn't have to go out of the house.
Thanks.
And he can social distance with all his friends. So what we're
Social
going to do
distancing.
here is click on elements,
Not me.
animated text, and then I'm going to click on color. And then I'm going to go to catering here.
Oh, Sean's here. Hi, Sean.
And then I'm going to say, oh, they do delivery or takeout from 61 locations.
It's pretty
And
sweet.
so we're looking at core benefits. That's one thing I want to highlight. Delivery or takeout from 61 locations. I just literally, pasted that in there, copy and paste. And I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. How am I going to make it a little bit bigger? By clicking on the size button and just dragging it here. A lot of click and drag. This guy looks like a cool dude, so we'll give him some animation. He can slide in left. And when in is when it comes in. Middle is what it does in the middle. He's going to shake or swing. And then we'll just have him slide out. So delivery or takeout from 61 locations. And then I believe they also do catering. I did see that. I'm going to use the same color so we're not, getting too...
And blue's really easy on the eyes too.
Yeah, that's also why I chose it. So they also do delivery and pickup. So directly to your home or office and Grubhub, all that stuff. But honestly, if you're using Grubhub, you kind of know that. So, and they also do pickup at your curbside or parking lot. So now we know two cool facts. I don't really have an image for frozen yogurt like that, but I'm going to take this image. I'm going to crop it by clicking on the blue square to where it looks good. Then click on elements. I'm going to click on animated text. And I'm going to say, I'm going to grab this directly to your home or office. And I'll just say, we deliver to, or actually we just say we deliver directly to your home or office. Click on this, make the color white. I don't really think we have to resize this. Just going to drag it up a little bit. And then I'm also going to make some new text. If you're in the area, I just saw they have curbside pickup. Just from reading their site real quickly. In the area, we do curbside pickup. And I'm going to space these out till they look good. All right. So we highlighted a lot of stuff that they do. Last thing I want to mention is they have a ton of flavors, non-fat, low-fat, sugar added. So I can say, and the themes look to be chocolate, fruit, and I believe, let's say chocolate, fruit, and there's one pecan. But they look like to be primarily chocolate and fruit by scanning them really, really, really quickly. Kind of how I'm analyzing the data and seeing there's a lot of chocolate and fruit here. Does that make sense? So what I'm going,
nut too, though.
there's one nut one, there's one pecan. So let's say this, let's take the blue. Let's take 5 seconds. And then let me grab an image here. Let me crop it. Crop it more. Since there's a nut one, what I would say is we offer a plethora of flavors. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to change the color. I'm just going to hit that copy function. Those two blue papers. And then I'm going to say in fruit, nut, chocolate. I'll say chocolate styles. Say chocolate styles.
Chocolate styles.
Actually, I'm trying to find the best wording for this. This is actually, we offer a plethora of flavors.
Why don't you say variety instead?
Okay, we can say variety.
Just saying.
Different.
Just my input.
That's fine. Fruit, nut,
Varieties.
and chocolate.
Varieties.
You can say brands or varieties, yeah.
Variety sounds really good. That sounds more professional.
Okay.
I think that.
Okay, so now we have that. So we have a pretty clear goal of what we wanted to kind of accomplish. I also noticed, just last but not least here, they also do cakes. So what I can do is come here and see, actually, Pixabay probably wouldn't have it, so I can say frozen yogurt cake. I didn't hit caps lock. And let me see if I can find one. Those are cupcakes. That kind of looks like one. I don't know if it is.
That's
I'm going
a
to
small
assume
cake. It looks,
That's
yeah,
a
that's
small cake.
cool.
So I'm going to grab that blue background, keep it simple, get a 5. I'm doing all one color to, not mess with anybody's eyesight or not mess with, sometimes too much creativity is bad as well, because sometimes you just want to get to point out. And going through here, I grab the cake.
Whoa.
Then we also offer pro cakes. And then we want to make a call to action, same color. And I see they have a website, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
They got a points program. You should maybe highlight that too.
We can.
I mean, you're going to use this, right?
I am going to put this up, yes.
Okay, then grab the points program too. You should probably mention that maybe, right?
Yeah, we can do that as well.
I just noticed that. I was like, that's pretty cool too.
Yeah, it is.
I wish we had one of these here. We got some kind. We got Tutti Frutti here. I'll have to check that place out. I'm not really a yogurt guy, but if it's vegan, I'll eat it.
Thank you.
Anyway.
I'm not sure if I'm going to highlight the points program. That is good.
I think the Tutti Fruttis is seasonal, Chris. Damien, Chris.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
I'll just do that. If I can't find an image, I'll just do it.
yeah, because they wouldn't accept my application for employment because they said, oh, they're seasonal. So I went, okay.
But here's what we're going to do in this case, guys. I'm just going to actually put in text. Also offer points program. I'm going to hit the button again. So make your purchase today. Again, what am I going to do? I'm just going to make this white to white. And I think I have one more image to use. I actually don't. So I'm going to just actually do this in text here. And then finally, I'm going to have to put a call to action. Where can I find them? Well, I know I can find them at their website. I see a Facebook and a Twitter. Now, someone did mention they have a YouTube, but let's say I don't know that because I can't empirically see it. I can check, but how would you do that? I'm going to show you the last thing here, the culmination of all we did. So first, I'm going to click on images, choose a background. I'm going to click on image here to pull just one image here. I'm going to resize that by hitting the square. And then I'm going to click on animated text, put visit us. I'm going to put the website, and then I'm going to clone that and say visit us at. And I'm just going to change this to white. So that gives, so now I know where to go, but they also have social media, right? Well, when we click on elements, I see icons here, right? You can do mail form and shapes and text, and there's countdowns and stuff, and social media, but at the end of the day, we're going to click on icon. Now up here, there's a search bar. I can either scroll through here and I can find it like they have a Visa thing here. We can see a YouTube thing here. We can see a lot of different stuff. But what if I type in Facebook? Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to click on Facebook. And then, oh, look, I have a Facebook icon. Now, how do you resize that? With size, I can make that a little bit smaller. So it's nice and small right there, but I can't see it. So I have to hit color, and I want to make it blue. Facebook's usually associated with blue. Next. Okay, I'm going to click elements, and I believe they had a Twitter. So
Water.
So I'm going to do the same thing, import Twitter icon here, change the size, change the color, make it blue.
Yeah.
Now they're the same shade of blue, but we'll overlook
That's
that.
good though. You want that.
I'm
Turquoise isn't bad to use.
going to make the size about the same. I'm going to cut this guy a bit down. So visit us here. I'm going to bring these two together. This one used.
Yeah, you get the right color elements going together, man. It's gonna look fantastic.
And I'm going to grab this, and I'm just going to say, or social media. And you know what? Come to think of it, since they had a points program, I'm going to go to elements, icon. I'm going to click here, and I believe Amex is a credit card, but is everybody familiar with Visa and the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I'll click like Visa here, and just make this white. Or I could make it a, different color if I wanted to. Let's make it orange. What the heck? That kind of looks cool. Just bring this down, bring this down, bring this down. All right, that's it. Does anybody have actually any questions about what I did there, going through the whole thing? Does anybody have any comments, anything like that?
Well, you are recording this, right? So we could
Yes.
send it to Colton so he could watch it again.
Yep. Yeah, I
Yeah,
just want to
but
ask.
I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I was watching. I was paying really close attention to what Kareem was doing there. So yeah, it looks really easy. But yeah, yeah, if you could send me that anyways, and I'll study it a little bit more, and then Bob Jonkel.
All right, we're gonna upload this to YouTube, but let's preview it. And if you're interested, the way you can capture this is any screen capture software. We video Camtasia, Screencast-O-Matic, and Sony Vegas. And I guess I can't think of the other one right now, but that one works too. So Menchie's frozen yogurt. It does a little flip there. Are you looking for healthy, delicious frozen yogurt? It's vegan, non-fat, gluten-free, no sugar, all that good stuff. Delivery or takeout from 61 locations. To me, that sounds pretty good. We deliver directly to your home or office. If you're in the area, we do curbside pickup. Okay, how can I get it? We offer a plethora of flavors, fruit, nuts, and chocolate varieties. We also offer froyo cakes. Got a picture of the cake there. And then we also offer a points program, so make your purchase today. I would increase the speed of that. Visit us at minchies.com or social media. And that is about a minute. I'd probably increase the duration on this just a little bit, and the duration on this just a little bit, but that's basically it. Then the last and final thing you'd want to do is pick an audio. Once you like everything, you want to put a good audio to it.
Yeah, a music track.
A music track.
Music track.
And you can preview them by going to, you see images here, you click on audio, and then you'll see different things here. You can either upload an audio that you have, or you can use one here. For the sake of time, let's just use one here. I like the Life is Good because it's ice cream and it has a banjo. So it'll say add to BG or slide. BG's background, slide is an individual slide. I always almost do add to BG, and then I have it here. You can also add a voiceover. I'm not going to show you this here, but by clicking on voiceover,
It's narration, essentially.
enable microphone, and you can click record. Record just does it while you're speaking, or record while watching the video. And I almost always do it while recording, while watching the video. I'll get into voiceovers at a different time because primarily we're just doing videos, but we also offer voiceovers as an add-on. So let's actually view it one more time as the finished product. Menchie's frozen yogurt has the banjo. It's fun. Are you looking for healthy and delicious frozen yogurt? It's vegan, non-gluten, no sugar. Sounds healthy. I want that. Where can I get it? Oh, 61 locations, delivery or takeout. Tell me more. We deliver to your home or office. That's great. Or if you're in the area, curbside pickup. We have a bunch of flavors, fruit, nut, and chocolate varieties. Oh, I can get different flavors too to my office. That sounds good. We also offer froyo cakes. So if I want to break my diet and, not be in 11% body fat, I can do that. You have a points program. So, great. I can get it delivered. I can social distance, be safe, and, where can I get it? Oh, this website or on social media. And
Oh, shit.
so that's pretty much it. And I would hit save.
That's cool. It's good.
And
Yeah, that is really cool.
I can teach Colton this program too, man. It's not.
Right.
I know what I'm doing with all our stuff, so I can teach him too.
Yeah, I'm just helping Dan. I'm showing Colton. I'm showing.
Yeah, I know Dan's here. What's up, Dan?
So, guys, that's pretty
Not much. Just trying to pick up, and I've seen
missed
some
you,
of this
man.
before.
Missed you, man.
Yeah, I know. You've been
Yeah,
busy. I know.
You actually get to hear my voice for the first time, Dan.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So Dan, we have a question for you, Kareem and I.
Yeah.
We want you to be our accountant.
Wait. Just if we can hold it.
Sorry, Kareem.
Because I am recording this. So.
Oh yeah.
I just want to check.
Stop recording then.
Well, let me finish this. I just want to check. Sean, Colton, Chris, everything that I went over kind of made sense, right? You can see yourself doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, easily.
Very easily.
Great. So I hope this helped. I'm going to upload this to YouTube. Also, just want to make an announcement. So I'm doing these Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. As long as one other person comes, I will keep doing this. I will keep going.
We'll be here.
And then we have the synergy meetings. The Synergy meetings look like this. If I share my screen one more time, if I go to my Google Drive here, basically I got this model from, you know, understanding that we're kind of all busy and I want to look at the good things. So every day we're going to go over, not every day, but every time we meet, we're going to go over different questions people have, any comments, any goal, what goals we're trying to reach, you know, any challenges they're having. And then we always go, I'm always going to repeat the advice from Sean that he gave, because he provided some advice as well as things to, you know, some tips to remember. And we just keep these meetings going every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard and every Thursday at 8 p.m. in case someone missed something during the week. That's just so I can address any issues or questions or problems we're having, and also look at highlights so we can see our progress. So guys, that's it for the Rockstar Hour. I hope you learned a little bit.
I just want to make
Yeah.
I wanted to make one correction on Tuesdays. It's at 8 p.m. Eastern, because it's 5 p.m. my time.
Okay. Yeah, that
Because
is.
that's the time I said I can meet at. Because anything earlier, I'm usually out working and stuff. So
Yeah.
with that, and then the other time you said was Thursdays was at 2
5.
p.m. or 5 p.m. your time, which
Yeah,
is
5
2
p.m.
p.m. my time.
4 p.m.
Uh,
my
wh-
time.
we
where,
gotta
are you,
get
where are you,
the-
Dan?
I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for inviting. I'm going to put this up on YouTube so you can watch a replay, get everything. Keep being a business rock star. And I want to say special thanks to Sean for providing me with that link to make the video.